Hey guys, so I don't know about you guys, but I am just at the point where I'm really done with summer. I just spent 2 weeks at a summer camp, which was a lot of fun, but also just very exhausting. And I'm just at the point where, I'm craving fall. I'm craving more of a routine. I'm craving more time to read and write and sit all cozy in a house and go out for coffee and things like that. And I'm ready for it. So today I'm going to try to kind of get into fall headspace, whatever that takes. It's definitely going to start with cleaning up my space, especially my bedroom, because it's a disaster. I've been so disorganized this summer. I've had no time to just kind of, tidy up my life. So I'm going to start by doing that, and then I'll show you some other stuff that I have that is really getting me excited for autumn. So right off the bat, one of the things that is getting me hyped for autumn is this book, The Professor by Charlotte Bronte. I'm only a few pages in, a few chapters, but I'm already seeing here the tension between, being stuck in a regular job, living for the wages, barely scraping by, just kind of caught in the capitalist system, I guess, and just the mediocrity of daily life where you live to work instead of work to live. Basically, it's about a young guy working one of these very mediocre jobs who is just really struggling to do so because he realizes that there's more out there. He thinks very philosophically. He loves literature. He wants to study and learn. And so far, he's doing his thing. He's working, and he's wishing he wasn't. And I can kind of a little bit relate to that. So we'll see how the rest of this book pans out. I'll keep you guys updated. Another fun update is that I got a job in education. I'm not going to give more details, but I won't be going back to school for myself in September to learn, which is a little bit sad, but also the decision that I made. But I will be going back to school to work. So, yay. Okay guys, I'm back. I've finally organized myself a little bit. And so I'm just going to show you some of the things that I've purchased and just rounded up recently that are getting me really excited for fall. Kind of in two separate categories, books and then clothes. I think I'll start with clothes just because I've never done that before, and that is so fun. So I picked up this super fall-y, kind of academic, kind of opa-y old man vest at a thrift store, and I'm just so excited to wear this over a turtleneck with some jeans, just feel the coziness of fall. Cannot wait. Okay, right off the bat, I'm way too much boob. This one is definitely gonna need a turtleneck. I'll work on that. My turtlenecks are currently all buried and stored away, so I'll get those out, and I will definitely be wearing a turtleneck with this vest. But I do think it's quite cute. It feels nice, it's soft, it's warm, it looks good with a pair of jeans, so excited about that. I have a very similar one that's a bit lighter and more fitted, but yeah, just another cozy vest to wear to school, to wear out for coffee, to wear around the house. Okay, this is what we're looking at for this vest. It's very cozy. I think it's very cute. It works well with my necklace, so that's a win. Then I have my favorite fall pants, which are just a deep orange brown. Lightweight, very loose fit. Just great for especially early fall, late summer. Can't wait to wear those. And then finally I picked up this tweed blazer jacket. The pattern is just kind of like a classic tweed. It's got a little bit of orange, a little bit of navy blue in there. So I'm super excited to wear this with probably also a turtleneck and some black jeans or something like that. And then just toss the blazer over the first vest. It fits quite well. I like it. A little baggy. We've got the nice broad shoulders. Oh, excuse me. But I'm a fan. I'm excited to wear this. Yeah, the turtleneck, a vest underneath, jeans, just the whole fall layers. Can't wait. So those are some clothes that I'm excited to start wearing. I'm done with shorts and t-shirts and tank tops, and I'm ready for sweaters, for blazers, for warm, cozy stuff. I just feel so much more comfortable and at ease in clothes like that, so excited for that. Books. The first one that's getting me excited for fall is Het Achterhuis, or this is essentially Anne Frank's diary, a diary of a young girl, but it's written in Dutch, and I picked this up in Amsterdam last summer when I was there, when I visited the Anne Frank House Museum, because I wanted the challenge of reading this in Dutch. Now my Dutch is very, very limited. For probably 3 years, I was very consistent in teaching myself it. I used Duolingo, I'll admit it, but also just other like means. I've got notebooks full of vocabulary and grammatical rules and whatever that I studied. I was very keen on learning Dutch because it is the language of my grandparents and great-grandparents and probably most of my ancestors for many centuries. So I'm gonna try to pick up my Dutch again. It takes a while to get into a routine of actually studying a foreign language every day, even just for 5 minutes, for 10 minutes, and even more so to just sit down and force yourself to like really get into it. But I'm gonna try, and I'm gonna try to work my way through Het Achterhuis by Anne Frank, to read it in the OG language, what she would have written in. Super cool. So that's the first book, and look at this cute plaid little cover. I think this is the cover of her original diary, kind of a reprinting of it, the textured plaid and the little lock here. So excited to get into this one. Then I have a couple of scrapbooks actually, because fall and winter means more time to sit down and reminisce and make something artistic out of memories, and I've already started in this book. I've started my New York City road trip scrapbook. I went with my best friend, Myrtle Beach, Charleston. We just went on a little girls trip last year as soon as school was out. It was post breakup for both of us. We needed some time away, and so yeah, I've started, but there's a lot of work to be done. And then I also want to scrapbook my entire Europe trip from last summer in this book as well, and that's going to be a huge job, like enormous. I have so many pictures to work through. I don't even want to really think about it, but hopefully at some point this winter I can kind of get started on that. This yellow one then is a scrapbook of me and my fiance, our relationship, just kind of more casual, thrown together type of thing. And I want to get that done as well. I was hoping to get a lot of this done for our 1-year anniversary coming up. And I'm back. My phone ran out of storage because that's what happens when you're an unprofessional and you don't belong on YouTube. Anyways, let's keep going. I have the Chronicles of Narnia series, and these are just such a bunch of heartwarming, soul-searching classics. They're short, easy reads. They're technically for children, and so I just can't wait to curl up and just like read one of these in one sitting with a nice cup of tea, and then watch the movies, have a movie marathon with my fiance or something. Just beautiful. I can't wait to read these again. Then I have a bit of a doozy, How Should We Then Live by Francis Schaeffer. I read this book in high school. It is very much an overview of Western history, starting with ancient Rome, going all the way to the modern era. A good overview from a Christian perspective, highlighting a lot of the issues of the present day and tracing them through history, yada yada yada. I kind of forget what it's about, but I know that this is a very sound intellectual work, and so I want to read it also just to refresh my sense of the timeline of Western history and just kind of get back in the zone with historical study, just with an easy kind of overview, because I don't know how I'm going to keep studying history outside of the academy yet, but I really want to get on that track again to revive my passion for it, and then hopefully from this overview to figure out which specific eras or places or people I want to explore in more depth. So that's this book. Ooh, I'm actually very excited about this. I started reading this, I talked about it a little bit earlier in the video, Charlotte Bronte's Professor. I haven't read a lot of the Bronte sisters in general, to be honest, but this one is really hitting me. It's doing it for me, and so maybe I'll make another maybe I will make another video about this book specifically once I'm finished and how it impacted me. So if you care, stay tuned for that. Then I have a beautiful edition of The Princess Bride that I got from one of my best friends for my birthday, and I still haven't even picked it up and leafed through it. And she, like, look at this. It is beautiful. She wrote her whole inscription to me, and the pages are just lovely. There are beautiful illustrations, and it's just such a classic. So I want to just work my way through this. This will probably be a coffee table type book in my future house. That'll be there, that'll pick up once in a while, that hopefully guests will pick up and leaf through. It's just that kind of a book. It's great. Then I have these two graphic novels, which are incredible. I don't know where my mom got these, but she got these when we were kids. Oh, they're published by the Anne Frank House. Okay, that would make sense. Yeah, these two go together. I think this is the first one, this is the second one. And it's just a graphic novel of the story of a Dutch young girl. It's not Anne Frank, but I think her story is similar. And, I mean, look at these illustrations. It's just amazing. It goes through the story of this girl and her family through the whole war, as they go into hiding, as they deal with the trauma of the war after the war. It's just, these profoundly impacted me as a kid. These got me interested in history, especially World War II history. These connected me with the stories and experiences of my own grandparents and great-grandparents during the Second World War in the Netherlands. And so I'm excited to just kind of reread these and reinvestigate that spark that these books gave me many, many years ago. So those are those. And then here I just have a big, large print, slightly illustrated copy of The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis that I might read instead of the other edition of the first book of the Chronicles of Narnia. That is all. Those are the things that are getting me really excited for autumn. And yeah, I'm sorry that this video was so kind of all over the place. If you can tell, I'm in a little bit of a mood, but we're okay. We are getting ourselves organized and calmed down and relaxed and back in the zone. So that's what's going to be going on with me for the next couple of weeks. I've got 300 video ideas, so stay tuned for that. There should be a couple more out in the next couple weeks. So yeah, I hope you stick around, even if you thought this video was chaotic. Anyways, bye everybody, take care.